Hey guys, Worst here with a different sort of video. I want to do a quick rundown of some of the best single unlocks in the game that hugely impact a boss in one way or another, whether it be by bypassing entire mechanics, quality of life, survivability, or massive damage upgrades. These are some of the most impactful unlocks for specific bosses. Number 7. Falador Shield 3 for Mole Locator at Giant Mole. If you've never dug into the ground at Falador Park with a spade, you really should. There's a massive mole living under the city that serves as one of the game's pinnacle bosses, offering one of the most difficult and mechanically challenging boss fights in the entire game. The real difficult being finding her. Him? According to the Wikipedia page, there's some confusion about that, with various NPCs like Wyson and Slayer Masters referring to them as a him, while combat tasks refer to the mole as a her, without unlocking the Falador hard diary and unlocking the shield. Why? Because it comes with a built-in mole locator for pointing you right to the mole itself, which just makes tracking it down a whole heck of a lot easier. Number 6. Salve Amulet and Salve Amulet EI at Vorkath and other undead bosses. Skeletons, zombies, ghosts, you name it, they hate to see this bad boy hanging around your neck. Now, I know that with certain setups, you're not even going to use the salve, but the same can be said about the rest of the video as well. And the Salve Amulet EI is still a great unlock, so shut up. Thank you. Number 5. Spectral Spirit Shield at Cerberus. For both mains and Iron Man, Cerberus has the potential to be a huge drain on prayer restoring potions, because one of the mechanics of the boss will cause 3 souls to appear, each with a different combat style that the player must use the correct protection prayer against, or take 30 damage for each incorrect hit. If, however, they pray correctly, instead of taking 30 damage, 30 prayer points will be drained from them. The Spectral Spirit Shield cuts that in half though, only draining 15 per successful protection prayer use, which, while better, is still kind of bullshit that it drains you at all when you pray right. But that's a story for another video, I guess. Number 4. Karis Partisan at Calphite Queen and other Calphite enemies. Bonus points for attaching the Breach of the Scarab gem from Tombs of Amasket. Now I know that Calphite Queen is a really divisive boss, and by that I mean most people hate it, and a few disturbed individuals like me kinda enjoy flinching it. The Karis Partisan is a massive unlock for doing exactly that. It hits more accurately and a lot higher than a lot of other options for weapons there. And it even has a chance to proc a special attack of sorts that deals a critical hit to Calphites, including the Queen. The Partisan can be further upgraded with 1 of 3 gems from Tombs of Amasket, but only the Breach of the Scarab can be used outside of the raid, for example at Calphite Queen. Number 3. Arania Boots at Sarachnis and to some extent other spider bosses. The Arania Boots are relatively new to the game as the time of this video and are kinda pricey as well, but they are well worth the grind or the coins if you'd ask me, especially if you like sitting back and watching your boss kill count rise with minimal effort or involvement. The Arania Boots allow you to, and I'm quoting the game directly here, avoid spider-based attacks every 8 ticks or 4.8 seconds, which at Sarachnis means totally ignoring its sticky web mechanic, meaning you can just keep Protect from melee on the entire fight and just have Auto Retaliate on, watching your hit points and prayer occasionally for some very chill kills. The boots also have the passive effect of letting you slip through webs you would normally have to cut through with a knife or a slash weapon. Number 2. Twisted Bow at Inferno and basically everywhere else. It's no secret that the Twisted Bow is a powerful weapon, and one of the most expensive and sought after ones at that, currently sitting at over 1 billion coins to invest in alone. But the special effect this bow has to deal higher damage based on the target's magic is incredibly strong, especially on the boss waves, I guess we'll call them, at Inferno, that being waves with Jad and Zuck himself. And while no, I've never completed Inferno because this is my idea of high-octane gameplay, From what I have seen of it, the Twisted Bow is a massive unlock for that and many other PVM stops in the game. Finally, number 1. This one might be kinda cheating, but it's also a huge quality of life unlock at the bosses where it's available. I'm talking about teleport items or spells, namely Barrow's Teleport, Desert Treasure 2 teleport tablets, because getting to some of those bosses is just awful. These unlocks make getting these bosses much easier and quicker, making your kills per hour skyrocket depending on the boss. And that's it, folks. Thanks for watching. Thanks for listening. If you enjoyed the video, please like and subscribe and stay tuned for more. I have another lore library coming out relatively soon, and I will probably be continuing the Tale of Risky Moves, assuming there's any support for that. Anyway, thanks for watching. Again, this has been Worst. See you in the next one.